all the stuff that I got from Bunnies. So I started out with 100 known as the Herald Hump, or I recommend Discipline for that better grenade charge, because consider has a good switch blade which decreases the melee attack cooldown time, momentum transfer, gain bonus melee energy from grenade hits, and rocket launcher reload and sniper rifle reload. I will go for a sniper rifle reload. A few. As far as rating, that's about all the arm pieces I got. I did get the Alloy's Bane, which I did manage to get on this character, but I switched over to my Warlock because, well, everything was my Warlock. But moving on to our Crucible, or Trials of Osiris, we're going to start out with the Lion's Vigil, which is the Hunter Cape that's exclusive from Trials of Osiris. Increasing Discipline, increasing Strength, Sky Rifle Focus, Rocket Launcher Focus, Crucible Champion. I will focus on the increase in Discipline. Strength is alright because hunters have, for in terms of how their melees go for your golden gun, it really doesn't matter. All you get is just like another a faster throwing knife ability, but that's about it. It really doesn't even do anything. So if I were you, just go for the discipline. Okay, a Sky Rifle Focus or Rocket Launcher Focus. If you're really much more of a person that cares about his primary, go for a Sky Rifle Focus because it really helps. Crucible, self-explanatory. You're a Crucible player, perfect for you. Especially in Trials of Osiris, you get a lot of XP from that. Okay, so moving on towards our... There was something else I did get. What was it? Oh yeah, I did manage to get the Burning Eye. Twice, actually. My first time was on my Warlock. You may have seen that reaction video on my Warlock. But it has Smart Drift Control, Accurate Ballistics, Smooth Ballistics, Small Bore, Reinforced Barrel, Explosive Rounds, Fitted Stock, Third Eye, Zen Moment. For me, my average setup would be all the top first because for here, Smart Drift Control is perfect for recoil, just to get the feel of the gun when you shooting it, because it has little to no recoil. And I wouldn't choose this one because you're just sacrificing your stability for more range, and this thing already has infinite range, so it really doesn't matter if you put that on. So I would just go for Smart Drift Control. And as far as Smooth Ballistics, it's about the same here, but instead it just gives you boosted range. It's still pointless, so just stick to Smart Drift Control. There's no need for any more range. Small Bore, increase your range stability, slower reload, reduce magazine size. The reload on this thing is actually not bad, even if you put Small Bore on. Compared to Reinforced Barrel, it'll be just a points perk. You just crash your stability to the roof, and it's going to be having a little hard time controlling the recoil. Although it does give you increase to your magazine size, it's still not really the best go-to perk in terms of PvP. Okay, so for this one, explosive rounds, volatile payroll, explosives and impact dealing. Okay, this was a good tie-up. For me, I'll go with explosive rounds because it staggers people like crazy. Like, it really disorients people when you shoot them, and it does additional damage, just a small, tiny additional damage. And this thing really shines, especially in PvE, because it just does tiny bolts of damage in the area, which does a smidgen more damage than usual. Fitted Stock, it's a good one too. If you want to go with that, that's a very good thing for PvP. It's really good for that. So if you focus on stability, then just go for Fitted Stock. Perfect for you. Third Eye, Zen Moment. Okay, so both of them are extremely good. These are both mainly PvP perks. For me, I'll go with Third Eye. So like if you're down sights and you're trying to figure out if there's a person behind you or around you, you have that good Third Eye to help you with your assisting. Oh boy, allergies. Then you have a good chance of finding your opponent from anywhere, from any corner. So that way you know where your opponents are at and you get ready to aim for your next target. So it won't be as hard to find your opponent. So this will be a good trials weapon. This is a really good Sky Rifle, people. If you want to go out and get the Sky Rifle, the best way to do is if you go to your friendly vendor per se, for your friendly disciple, Brother Vance here, and just get these two bounties over here. the balance reward, and his eye upon you. His eye upon you will be the one that you get the weapons from. You have a chance to get shotgun and sniper. Preferably, my favorite ones of all is the pulse rifle and scout rifle, and maybe the scout rifle may be the best for me, then the pulse rifle, then the auto rifle. The hand cannon is the worst one. It's decent, but it's so many much better hand cannons than that. Even if its art type is better, rolls like Thorn is still better than that. It's just not. It's not the most viable. It's good enough to use, but it's not completely viable in any certain situations. Like in rank, it sucks, but nevertheless. Okay, so let's look at our fusion rifles. Okay, Stellar Vestige. I haven't filled upgraded still. I'm like, wait, something's not right. Something's not right. Oh, that's why, because it's on my other character. Yeah, I'm a genius. Okay, so go to here. You see these rolls. You got linear compensator, accurate ballistics, smooth ballistics, perfect balance, reinforced barrel, snapshot, accelerated recoils, hot swap, and rangefinder. So if you want to go with, to be honest, this is a really good fusion rifle, but its stats in general without upgrading is not that good. Its impact is really good, its reload is really good, stability is average, range is average. The thing that stands about it most without upgrading is just the reload and the impact. Both are really good. But you got linear compensator, accurate ballistics, smooth ballistics. I would choose either linear compensator or smooth ballistics. And perfect balance, reinforced barrel. I would go for reinforced barrel because if you already have these smooth ballistics, then you won't have a problem with recoil. So it really won't matter, and you won't get that much range as possible without having to know that you're short on a bullet or two for that charge once you deliver your hits. So you want to get as many hits late as possible for your fusion rifle on PvP. PvE, well, it doesn't make a difference. So let's move on to the snapshot or accelerated recoils. Honestly, snapshot doesn't really do anything for you because it already has good aim down sight time. So go for accelerated recoils because you get that faster charge rate. So stick with that. That's my preferable thing, especially for PvP, because a lot of these problems for PvP, but it's also viable in PvE, especially the scout rifle and the hand cannon. So they're both really valuable in that area. Okay, so last one, hot swap, rangefinder. Rangefinder, obviously, do not use hot swap. It does not matter. It does not do anything for you. There's no gain for it. So just go for rangefinder for that better range. It doesn't really do anything for you. Just don't. Okay, now here's where things get a little more frisky in terms of frisky per se. I'm more like chaotic in terms of raid loot. For far as raids, okay, so I'm going to show you the one I got for King's Fall. What the? Okay. Okay, so it's gonna go down here, and as you can see at the end, we have two of them. SMITE MERAIN, ADEPT. This I got this from Gogorod Challenge. No, actually Warpers Challenge. So you got linear compensator, accurate ballistics, and field choke. Just go with the top one. Linear compensator is just your best bet. Cocoon, when stored for a short time, this weapon is automatically reloaded from your reserves. So just stow Cocoon. Obviously, it's the only thing there. Really good for when you want to do DPS on certain bosses. So let's say you have this in a certain sniper like Icebreaker. So you want actually you can't. Never mind. How about the Ex Machina? So you have your Ex Machina and this weapon. So you complete your whole clip on your Cocoon. And I know you, Nico. I know you pushed me off the side to gummit. I can hear it. But anyway, Cocoon is really good when you already depleted your magazine and you switch to your sniper Ex Mechanica. That's done. Go back after a couple of seconds and you think before reloading just to wait, just spray. Okay, switch your weapons, sniper, spray. Switch back. Oh, look at that! Your turn of range already upgraded to where you can actually have your bullets reload from your reserves, which is a really good thing. I like it, and that's really good for raid. But for PvP, it's pretty good. The Firefly makes it really good. But you got hand loaded, lightweight, reinforced barrel. You want this thing has a lot of recoil, it's controllable, and it's recognizable. So just go for hand loaded. That's all I can really say on that one. But whatever you do, not go for lightweight. It does not do anything for you. Just don't. Just no. Okay, Firefly, self-given, really good for PvE. Take care of ag control. PvP, it's very good. It's satisfying to see. Take on me, Nico. It's really satisfying to see someone explode. So either way, it's really fun. Like seriously, it's so fun to see people explode. Okay, and now I have to go way back to my wall because he need to push me up like a little dirt bag. Okay, so moving on to As Always Bane. I know it's a slight improvement to the stats on it, but even by that, it's still garbage because of the certain perks on it or his role. Accurate Ballistics, Smart Drift Control, and Field Choke. Just go with Smart Drift Control because penalty to range, it has still pretty good range and stability. It's pretty average, but when you put on certain perks, it'll really make it or break your difference between this gun. Okay, Accurate Ballistics, more range impact, increased recoil. This thing has just a slap ton of recoil when you don't have Smart Drift Control. So just stick with this one. And for Field Choke, more range impact, increased recoil. No, just no. Don't even think about it. It's not worth it. So just stick with your Smart Drift Control. Be much easier. Cocoon, same thing for SMITE MERAIN. Automatically reloads when it's stowed away in your reserves. Hand loaded, absolutely not. Do not use hand. No. It just spindles your range. Well, if you put it on, it doesn't look half bad. But if you go down to here, reinforced barrel, you get that an even and balanced out range stability thing. So just stick to reinforced barrel. So you want as much as you just want much as out everything from this ray weapon because this thing is terrible. Flat out honest, it's just terrible. Who wants to use this Always Bane? Just look at it. It looks cool, but it performs terribly in PvP. PvE is decent, and just life leech. Why? Seriously, this face roll on this adept is terrible. At least you could have done was put like our spray and play. At least spray and play. That's spray and play is a little bit better, but this. Because this reload is super slow, so the least you can do is like spray and play. That'll be much easier, a much more viable and usable perk in any scenario. So just, I wouldn't use Life Leech. Just it's as much. I can't even say anything else for that gun. It's just terrible. Okay, so moving on to the Fall of Glass from part 2. So, huh?
That's this arm I just picked up out of an engram.
What? What did you just get?
I just picked up a random sidearm out of an engram. It's pretty decent.
Hopefully it has one with a good roll. Okay, so Ball of Glass. So let's get on to the Vision of Conflux Adept. Okay, so we have this is one of the precious year ones. This is it. This is what we're waiting for. Okay, so you got Red Dot OES, Agile, smooth for engagement in close quarters. I prefer to like this side because this is one of my favorite sights in the game for scouts, pulses, and auto rifles. Like it's really good. It's a really good sight for me. I love it. It's not invasive. It's clear. It's no overdoing it in the sights. It's perfect. Okay, Sure Shot IS, excellent handings to perfect acquisition. It's okay. It has like this circle-ish. It's kind of like an iron sight. But you pushed me off, didn't you? Dadgummit. Okay.
Pushed myself off too.
Yep, I heard it. Okay, so now you want to move on to range. This is not really. It's just there for purposes. It's just there. Okay, so moving on to full auto. This is a really good perk. Full auto scout rifle. Beautiful for scout rifles because it really helps with that. Instead of having to tap it multiple times, you may miss a beat and you actually just miss a shot. It'll just save you time, just freaking hold on the trigger for full auto. So that's really good. Okay, so you got single bullet sling, perfect balance, field scout. Both of these are very much valuable. This is for PvP, no PvE for Field Scout, PvP for Perfect Balance. But even if you didn't use Field Scout and PvE, this will still be good for like DPS. And of course, you got Zen Moment, causing damage with this weapon will increase stability over time, which is really good. So if you can get those like first 3 to 2 shots, it's just smooth from down there. So that's why I would still go for this red dot OES sight. And it's good for close quarters, so you get that maximum stability on, when this makes it really good. Okay, so moving on to, okay, so I do have all the adepts, but the one I don't have in here is my Praise timepieces on my Warlock, and we're gonna look at him in a minute. Okay, so Atheon's Epilogue Adept. So we got Red Dot ORS, really good. It's the best sight on here in my opinion. Gives it that good precise fire. It's a clear scope. True Sight IS, it's pretty good. It's like a fork for a sight. It's okay. It's got good acquisition. Like it really has good strong acquisition for your targeting. So let's say you're in PvP, you have a target in front of you, you have a better chance of actually landing your shots. Really good, but it's actually really valuable. The scope, it's good for range, but in terms of handling and stability and reload, it's not that good. Persistence, this is key to this weapon of the Atheon's Epilogue, because you want that stability, because this thing is like a bullet hose. You can absolutely spray your whole magazine on anything, and you want that stability to be beneficial so you can land your shots better. So persistence is a go-to, and obviously it's the only go-to in your slot. So yeah, that's given. So you have Flare Mag will reload even faster. Field Scout, increase ammo capacity, that's done. And Perfect Balance, I'll go for Perfect Balance or Field Scout. Like I say, same thing, Prevention of Conflux. This is really good for oracles, because if you're like on like a quarter of your magazine, it already just mostly oracles, and of course all the raid weapons have this Oracle Disruptor, which gives the ability to disrupt oracles faster, which means you do not have to, you know, compared to like, let's say the Doctrine's Passing, you cannot kill that oracle fast enough. You have to lay like 2.5 clips to actually kill an oracle, but with Atheon's Epilogue, you have to land a quarter. So it does a lot more beneficial damage to your oracles in the raid, which really helps for Atheon challenge. So yeah, that's done. So we're gonna move on to the next set of perks, which somehow exited my thing, which I do not like. Okay, where is it? Okay, where are you? Okay, there you are. Okay, so last one, glass half full. This is key to PvP and PvE, especially PvE, because it does additional damage to PvE bosses. So what that much, that DPS, so that's good. Now for the baby itself, one of the prime jewels of the Vaal Glass, the Fate Bringer. This one of my favorites. Obviously, it's everyone's favorite. And look at this beauty. It's shiny. It's golden. It's magnificent. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I want you to look at it. Okay, enough of that. That's enough. Okay, I feel grimy. Okay, Steady Hand IS, stable sights, optimized for excellent recoil control. That's pretty good. It gives you that good stability. It's pretty good, but I don't really prefer it. Sure Shot IS snapshot sight is excellent for handling and has good recoil control and superb target acquisition, which means you have a better chance of hitting your targets real easily too. And so you move on to your quick draw IS agile sight, lightning fast handling. This could be really good for those engagements where like you're close range in PvP and you just want to get those shots in really well before your target just shotgun you or melee you fast enough. So you want to get that good snappy feel to it. So this will be a go-to. Firefly, this is one of the main jewels of this gun. Firefly, obviously, who doesn't want that? You got Field Scout, single point sling, explosive rounds. I'll do explosive rounds for PvE, especially when it comes to oracles. Use this. This does additional damage. Outlaw, This makes it Fatebringer, Outlaw, Firefly, the best combo for a hand cannon or any gun in general. And that's what makes it Fatebringer. And of course, it has arc damage, and that's also what makes it really good. And I do have something else I want to show you guys. What was it? Oh yeah, the armor for bottle glass. I'm gonna go ahead and show you by just showing you in the menu screen. And this, my character is my favorite. The Warlock is beautiful, and this is why. Introducing you the 400 level Warlock Harpy. If it load up, there. Wait, what? Oh my god, I hate when I do that. Okay, fine. Hold on, let me just go and this character really fast. Okay, so let's just go on to our little dandy screen here. So here we go. Let's just equip all of our items here, and look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I am missing one armor piece, and that's the legs, or the boots, whatever. Okay, so here's the breakdown of our nice little armor set here. So we got the Fate of the Heisenlord, which is a very good helmet. You got that increased intellect and strength, so you want that intellect. Obviously, shine on, increased super energy came from killing minions of the darkness. Innovation bonus grenade energy on orb pickup, so that's really good. Vic Striker or Vic Breaker. I would go for Striker because when you have a critical hit for your ads, you get spawn on orb, which is really good for getting your super up for your teammates. Would give you a super, and it's just a win-win thing for your teammates for raids or strikes or anything PvE. Vex Breaker, it's okay. Millies, you hardly will melee anything in terms of Vex enemies because you want to keep your distance from them. So yeah. As far as ornaments goes, you got your one for looks like a Harpy and the one that looks like a freaking Autobot from Transformers. I would go for the ornament for your Harpy because it looks so much better. It looks like it just looks legit. It looks awesome. Who doesn't want it? Okay, Glows of the Heisenlords. You got your increased intellect and increased discipline. Intellect, go for swap discharge or snap discharge. Increased melee attack speed. Gluten, receive most energy from melees, and given you just want increased melee attack speed for PvP, but PvE, this would be the good thing for you. Hand cannon loader, good for hand cannons because it gives you a faster reload for your hand cannons. So that Fatebringer would go really good with this gauntlet. So put that on. Anti-Oracle, gain additional super energy from destroying oracles. This is key in PvE for Ball Glass. Helps a ton. And for Anti-Praetorian, gain additional super energy when you destroy a Praetorian in Ball Glass. You will have a lot more accounts with oracles than Praetorians or Praetorians, so just stick with Anti-Oracle. In terms of ornaments are the Vex Harpy and the this thing. It looks like a freaking lantern. It looks like this could have been the base model of the Frosty's Hunter exotic legs that give you ability to recharge your grenades and specials, or not special, but your melee attack faster when you run. And your tight turn radius. Well, that's what it looks like. It looks like a base variant of it. But in terms of you know, you just want to stick with this because it looks better. And you got your second class, the Cuirass of the Heisenlords, the Cuirass of the Heisenlords, Cuirass, whatever it is. Okay, so increase intellect. Increase discipline, intellect, but I choose discipline because I want my overall decent setup for it. But okay, so you got snap discharge. So I'm using PvP mostly now. I'm going to use snap discharge for that increased melee attack speed, so I get the upper hand. Hand cannon loader, the self-explanatory. Same thing. Most of these things have the same set perks. I don't have the boots, which I'm still trying to work on getting. But in terms of the fragment, the bond. Oh wait, also I forgot the ornaments. This one looks really cool. I like the chest piece ornament because compared to this one, it's garbage. Well, it's not completely garbage. It looks like the cape from your hunter if you were to get it. But if you go back to here, it looks like a harpy. It looks like you're being transformed by the Vex. So I would go for here. And its tentacles would sound like the most on it. On the Titan, you'll have that fan thing on his back or whatever. But I'll stick to that. Okay, so moving on to our final piece, the Warlock Bond. Okay, so you got intellect, discipline, go for intellect, blah, blah. Auto rifle focus, increase upgrade for auto rifles, self-explanatory, sniper rifle, same thing. Vanguard champion, increase your Vanguard reputation gains. Obviously, that's your only choice you have, so stick to that. And your Warlock Bond, look at that, beautiful. Compared to the one under it, looks okay. Looks like one of those things you would stand in to spawn in the portal in the Atheon part. So just go towards your ornament or whatever. Okay, so blind prediction, I forgot to mention that one. You got CQB ballistics, smarter control, smooth ballistics. Just go for smarter control. Small bore, increase range stability because you want that good average on. Wait, you might. Wait, what?
I got fucking killed by an invisible exploder shank, dude.
Wait, invisible? Huh?
I don't know, like the game, my internet's really laggy right now.
That explains a lot. Okay,
like,
so
when is it not though, realistically?
true point. Okay, so you got small bore, increased range stability, slow reload, reduce magazine. This thing itself is an overall godly gun in PvP. Extremely good. Handling stock is really good too, but it kind of just drops your range a little bit, and it already has little to no recoil, even has small bore on it. So I would go for small bore. High caliber rounds, really good. If you want to stagger targets, it makes them real pretty fast. Makes it to people having a hard time aiming and shooting at the same time, so it's gonna be a really good beneficial thing. Hammer point is pretty good. It doesn't increase your range that much, but compared to this, it's more beneficial. Just stick to high caliber rounds. It's more beneficial, so just stick to that. For balance, it's really good. I really don't know the difference between it because it already has a lot of stability. Oh boy, yeah. And last thing, outlaw. This helps reload. It just feels so satisfying. You want that in certain situations where you have multiple enemies on you, get a headshot kill, reload faster, get right back in the game and taking out another one, and it's just a repeat situation. So moving on to a couple of things. The shotgun, the rattling thread, CQB ballistics, accurized, smooth. Go for smooth ballistics. This is going to be a key in all aspects. This is overall a really good shotgun. It's probably one of the very few shotguns that compete with Matador and like Party Crasher, especially Matador. Hammer Forge, oil frame. Go ahead, Hammer Forge for range accuracy. Boom. Godly snapshot. You don't need the snapshot perk. Full auto for PvE. Range for PvP. These are probably this overall probably the most versatile shotgun in the game because it has beneficial perks for both PvE and PvP. So yeah, it's a really good thing. It's really good. Okay, so moving on towards our specials for the Evolved Blast, we got Praise Revenge, Tactics, Ambush, Long View. Go with Ambush because it's very snappy, hands beautifully, and rewards skill hand. I do really good with the.
Also a very good choice though.
Yeah, it's not bad. Texas is not a bad. It's not a bad site. It really isn't. Although
but
when you
have ambush available.
Yeah, I wish it had like short gaze. That'd be pretty cool. But ambush is the next best thing. And you got Firefly, which makes you a really good sniper. Really good. It's rare to see a start with Firefly. You got Flare Mag. You got Flare Magwell. You got Quick Draw. And you got Field Scout. I prefer. Here's the reason why I prefer Field Scout over Flare Magwell. I'll explain that in a minute. But first, Field Scout is really good because you can carry up to about 20, no, 8, a total of 18 sniper bullets. So it close to 20. And that's extremely rare for any sniper, even for the Ace Machina. It can hold up to 15 bullets total, including your magazine. But this one can hold up to 18, including your magazine. And it has a magazine of 4 bullets, which is really good. Okay, so.
Look, I'm gonna send you. You can keep going, but I'm gonna send you something.
Alright. Flare Magwell. The reason why I choose that is because it's Feeding Frenzy, which no matter if you get a headshot or a body shot kill, it still gives you the Feeding Frenzy where it gives you the faster reload. So it's like an outlaw. But instead of getting headshots, you have to get body shots too if you want to. So you really have a more open chance of getting that faster reload, beneficial time to reload your gun. So you know it's really beneficial, and that's why I didn't choose Flare Magwell over, you know, Field Scout. Moving on to the shotgun, it's also a really good shotgun because of its impact and range. You got accurate ballistics, aggressive ballistics, and field choke, and self-explosive. So you want to go for that more range impact. This thing really doesn't have that much better recoil. Full auto, really good. This one of the things that make it shine in PvE and PvP too. It actually is really beneficial. It fires really fast. It's probably saying that it's like a low fire rate thing, but that's a bunch of bull. So you got fitted stock, single point sling, send it. Send it is amazing. Please use send it for both PvP and PvE. It's really good. And final round, oh my god, this shotgun can't get much better than this. It's like the God Roll Matador that has better stats. That's all I can really say. It's really good. And the corrective measure, the final thing we have assault ballistics, accurized, and field choke. I'll go for field choke for my range impact. I would choose this, but I feel like this is going to be more beneficial because stability is really not bad of a deal because of this perk, persistence. This weapon grows more accurate the longer it's fired. Really good. High caliber rounds, it's really good, but it's stability just a smidget, and you want that stability on this type of corrective measure, on this type of machine gun. But my favorite machine gun is the if material, because that thing is insane in PvP and PvE, especially in PvE. But you got persistence, armor piercing rounds, perfect balance, and field scout. So these two make a good combo. And then surplus, expect to find more ammo for this weapon. Really good, really good for PvE, because you have a really hard time finding heavy ammo nowadays in this type of meta for PvE. So you want to get that surplus in and get more ammo. And the more heavy, the more DPS. Simple as that. And that's basically it in terms of his guns. In terms of just the stuff itself, the tiny stuff like the ghost shield here, the Templar shield, really pretty. I like the design of it, but it'll be prettier if it was like the Crunch Shot shield, because if you've seen the Crunch Shot for the base method class, it looks amazing. But sadly, my dreams never came true yet because I failed to get base method class, and I'm so sad. I just want base method class so bad, and I wanted it. I did it 6 times, including this week, on all 3 of my characters, and I did not get it once. It hates me, sadly. Okay, so moving on towards the challenge emblems, you got the Class in Time. Really good freaking emblem. I love it. My favorite emblem, besides the Trials of Osiris one and another one. The Class of Space. That's free gift from Templar Challenge, and obviously good from Itheon. But Templar, it's okay. It's pretty good. And moving on to our shader, the Time Glass. It looks really good because of this blue, shiny type, glimpse of your armor. I like it. That's why if you put this on, it looks shiny too, but actually looks really shiny. But if you look down to your Time Glass, look at that. Oh, pretty and blue. I like it. But the Wildfire for the rest of the machine, that's what I'm going for because that shader is amazing. It has blue, no, not blue, but it has an orange bright flare to it. It's have a Siva type feel to it. But in terms of rewards, that's about it. At least for this week. And in terms of King's Fall. I think that's about it. I did get this thing for completing the this class line for completing the quest line for the Age of Triumph. That's about it. I mean, yeah. Huh?
You gonna put a run of Prison of Elders in your vid or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna remember Prison of Us. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna head out and do some Prison of Us and grab for a good roll on my either Scout Rifle, Pulse Rifle, or Auto Rifle, one of those two. But anyway, regardless of that, guys, I'm gonna head out, and that is it for part 2 and part 3 of this Age of Triumph rewards for weekly. Jump it up, words I don't know, yada yada this, yada yada this and that. Yeah, that, stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, this week's been really good for me. Well, actually, no, this past week was really good for me because I got a lot of rewards. I got a crap ton. This is where I got all my stuff from last week. I only got like maybe 4 things from this week. But I got like about 10 or 12 items from last week. So that was my lucky week. But I've been lucky if I got best middle class because that's what I want so much. I want that thing so bad. But sadly, hopefully I have a strong beginning next week. But right now, my luck is suckish in terms of fix. But yeah, that's about it for today, guys. I'll hopefully have another video uploaded next week on the rewards for this upcoming raid, which I have most of them because it's basically not different because the next weekly raid will be the Wrath of the Machine. I have all the hard mode pieces of armor, helmet, gloves, all the robes, boots, and even the Warlock Bond. And that's why I have the Nanopost shader too. I even have the artifact that's in my vault. I even have the Ghost Shield right here. The Amalgam Shield. And I have every raid weapon in the game too for the of the machine. So yeah, I best have everything. Really good, really good, really good. So yeah, and yeah. So I'm gonna get ready for that week. Gonna be ready, and I'm gonna stop it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay fresh, Guardians.